Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me is... First up, we have Steel Jaw from Scotland. Against them, the Bobcat from the United States of America.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr. We've waited a long time. So here we go. Should be a good one. Jab misses. These two fighters are made for one another. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything, you've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
She caught her with a left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Do you believe what we are seeing? Hold it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That hook doesn't score. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The momentum, they've got the advantage. Here we go for round two. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab misses. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And now going for the finish. And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Oh my God, Johnny! All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. just a 10-8 round. On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Coach, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! The building is going bananas! Will they see a huge upset here? How are they still standing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Swing and a miss with the left hook. Going for the finish. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Can they finish it? And down goes Steel Jaw. He took a massive shot to the head there and is down. Let's see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is... And there's the bell to start round 4. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Jab doesn't quite connect. Where was the defense? A much better game plan here.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Beautiful counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. Back and forth they go. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our... The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. But what a result.
I've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried.
First up, we have Fists of Fire from the United States of America. They'll be facing the Ogre from the United States of America.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Dismount.
These two have certainly... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the digit. And down goes the Ogre. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your blood.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gonna call you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, Bob. You know.
Oh, Johnny! The corner's got the towel. Are they gonna throw it in? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Can they finish it? Down goes Fists of Fire. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Continue.
Who's got the advantage here? Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Fists of Fire goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Continue.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. It's just there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed.
And Fists of Fire just got knocked down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. And at some point, the corner needs to decide, and the ogre goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow-motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd.
First up, Old Dog from Mexico. He'll be squaring up against the Machine from the United States of America.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight to be over.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr. You can tell both of these fighters. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice right hook. These counter punches have to hurt. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Punch caught him. Is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
These fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
Such heat. The cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Old Dog goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. This next round is going to be crucial. Here's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Exchange punches. Stumbling around in potholes. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a what? Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Hard, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Stumbling around on bend, and down goes Machine. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
I've got to see that again.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Oh, my God, Johnny! Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! They somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! This may do it! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. The game plan changes. Here we go to the 4th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Why weren't they covering up? And Machine goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You're okay.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Gotta let your hands go. Hold it right there. What a massive upset this would be. Disaster avert. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Looks like he's gonna... So the judges can't make up their mind. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast. First up, Sellout. Against them, Freight Train from Puerto Rico.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 4.
So they stare into each... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. That hook scores. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. Every time, and we may see a stoppage here. It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to finish.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
hard. This is something you can never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. There's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
You don't want to trade shots. Better start respecting each other's punching power. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. What a massive upset this would be. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Could not have come on to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Failing to score with that right hook. Insane action. Beautiful counter punch. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. Will the referee stop it? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery?
This round's still up for grabs. Did you see that? And Freight Train goes down. Look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I need to see that again.
how big of a factor that knockdown. There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Those counter punches have to hurt. So much for defensive abilities. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And he goes down like a freight train. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
No, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it's not there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny. Here we have the Barbarian from Croatia. Up against them, the Sandman from South Korea.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This battle.
So much hype surrounding. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Why weren't they more cautious? And down goes the Sandman. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice count. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think.
Here's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Punch, counter punch. The defense failed them. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What caught sleeping on the job? What you do, you step back, steady yourself.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! And a round that seemed like eternity. Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh my! That's a game changer! It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful. The Sandman is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Done from the gods, took him out.
many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch down for.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of your jab.
Let's do it.
Come on, you had this. Come on, fix up, be smart. Come on, get your head back on it. Get your jab back together. Take it away from him. Come on, you had this. You're letting him have it. You're letting him win. Come on. Good round. You've got this round. Right now, be clever.
That's time!
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better.
Let's do it.
Relax. Think about what you're doing. Don't slip. Don't walk onto anything. It'll be dangerous. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax. Stay focused.
Box.